There are actually 10 facts you didn't know about Draymond Green, and today we are going to bring them to light. Do you know how he broke the code? Or maybe you don't know why his nickname was the Dancing Bear. What about his money spending habits? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started to find out more about the superstar. Number 10. Life before the NBA. Draymond's journey to stardom and success is truly an inspiring story. Born in Saginaw, Michigan to Wallace Davis and Mary Barbers, Green grew up in Saginaw. After his parents' divorce, Green lived with his mother, with whom he is very close to. Green's interest in basketball began after his high school coach noticed his potential in the game. After his interaction with his coach, Green began training and playing basketball actively. Green's love for basketball as a child was so strong that he continued playing despite him being bullied. His mother recalls in an interview that on several occasions when he wanted to play, the bigger boys would come onto the court, but a determined Green would grab the ball and sit on the court, preventing them from playing. The bigger boys would place him in a trash can or on the rim, but this didn't discourage him from pursuing his dream. Green also has a stepfather named Raymond Green and 5 siblings. Green signed with Michigan State in 2007. In his first year at Michigan State, Green featured in 37 games. His averages per game were a little low, recording 3.3 points and 3.3 rebounds per game, but he improved it in the 2009 NCAA Championship to 8.5 points and 5.3 rebounds per game. His second year at Michigan State saw him improve in his gameplay, which made him the first Michigan State player to unanimously earn the Big Ten 6th Man of the Year honor in the 2010-2011 season. He was also named to the third-team All-Big Ten and received the MSU's Most Improved Player award. In March of 2012, Green received the Big Ten Player of the Year award and was unanimously named to the All-Big Ten selection. He finished his time at Michigan State scoring more than 1,000 points and 1,000 assists, becoming only one of 3 players to achieve the feat. Number 9. NBA stardom. Green entered the 2012 NBA draft, where he was chosen as the Golden State Warriors' 35th overall pick. In June of 2012, he signed a 3-year contract with the Warriors worth $2.6 million. In his debut for the Warriors in the 2012-2013 season, Green played for 1 minute against the Phoenix Suns, registering 1 rebound and a foul. In further games, Green played for more time. In the 2013 offseason prior to the 2013-2014 regular season, Green lost about 20 pounds of weight. He was also fined $15,000 that season for refusing to leave the court quickly after he was ejected from the game due to a violent personal foul on Los Angeles Clippers' Blake Griffin. In July of 2015, Green signed a 5-year contract extension with the Golden State Warriors worth about $82 million. Green was among the players instrumental in the Golden State Warriors' record of 10-0 start in the 2015-2016 season. Green's impressive form that season earned a place in the Western Conference All-Star Reserve for the 2016 NBA All-Star Game, which also happens to be his first All-Star selection. On March 30th, 2015, Green became the first player in NBA to score 1,000 points, 500 rebounds, 500 assists, 100 steals, and 100 blocks in one season. After helping the Warriors begin their 2016-2017 campaign on a 14-2 note, Green was out of action for a game as a result of an injury in his left ankle. Green was also enlisted to the Western Conference All-Star Reserve for the 2017 NBA All-Star Game. Golden State Warriors progressed to the 3rd consecutive NBA Finals, where they defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers to emerge NBA champions. Green was thus named Defensive Player of the Year for his efforts. He became the first Warrior player to achieve that feat. The 2017-2018 season was successful for both Green and the Warriors as they triumphed over the Cleveland Cavaliers to claim another NBA title, the second in 2 consecutive years. Number 8. Does he really disrespect the Magic? Golden State looked like it was getting its footing back a couple of weeks after the All-Star break, pulling off 4 straight victories. The Warriors were down 8 points after the first quarter, and following an even second, Golden State managed to take control in the third. However, the Dubs were outscored in the fourth, losing by 4 points. Green, who finished with only 2 points but 7 assists, unleashed on his team's performance after the game. We're playing soft, we're playing stupid. We're just not playing good basketball, and we're getting punked. It's hard to win a game getting punked, and that's where we're at right now. No disrespect to the Orlando Magic, but that's one of the worst teams in the league. So if we can't match up with them, we're definitely not going to do it against a great team, he said. Number 7, how much does a night cost for Green? Alright, it's pretty clear that Draymond has enough money to do whatever he wants, but do you know how much money he spends on a night out? He went on Maverick Carter's internet show Kneading Dough to discuss the financials of being an NBA star. The interview discussed what it's like to come into a lot of money when you didn't have any before it. And Green was candid about how sometimes this made him do some stupid things. Green said that in his rookie season when he made $850,000, he didn't hire a financial advisor and opted to try to learn financial responsibility by himself. Eventually, he did relent and hired a good financial team. This might be the result of some bad financial decisions, like the night that Green spent $21,000 at a club. I woke up the next day hot. Like, what? That's $21,000 I can never get back. And one thing people don't realize is $20,000 is still $20,000. I don't care how much money you have, it is still $20,000, he said. Number 6, Green's mom could be a Twitter hero. The Warriors pulled off a 107-97 win to even up the NBA Finals at 2 games apiece, but Draymond's struggles seem to have continued. He followed up a 2-point performance in a Game 3 loss with another 2-point performance in Game 4. In 33 minutes, Green shot 1 of 7 from the field, though he did have 8 assists and 9 rebounds. Green's struggles even befuddled someone close to him, who can usually sense if something is wrong. After the game, Mary Babers Green, Green's mother, took to Twitter to disclose she also has absolutely no idea what was going on, wondering if a clone was taking the place of her son. When someone replied that Green needed a stern talking to, Mary Babers said she didn't think so. Please, people, stop asking me what's wrong with Dre. I don't know. Maybe this is a clone. LMBO, where's the Draymond that helped get us here? I have never seen this either. That's not it. He is a grown man. Something is going on. I have never watched him unable to bounce back ever, she said. Like many Warriors fans, Green's mom knows she's not watching the Green who made the All-Star team and helped the Warriors get to the finals. I saw my mom tweeted that it's been a tough series for me. Absolutely, it definitely has, but figure it out how you gotta figure it out. It's not the toughest thing I've had to deal with in my life thus far, but I'm sure I'll have a tougher challenge in life. Currently, I've got to figure this one out, and I will. I have no doubt in my mind that I will. I always do, Green said. Number 5, who is his wife? In his personal life, he has all love for his family and especially his wife, Hazel Renee. The two started their duo with pure friendship, but it soon got upgraded to a committed relationship. They got married in 2019 and spent a wonderful vacation after a proposal in Italy. They both had children they parented with their ex-partners before welcoming their first child and 5th young member of the family. At the birth of their youngest child, Draymond gave huge praises to his wife as he posted, "Hayes, you rewrote the guide on how pregnancy should be. You the GOAT. The cherry on top was 27 hours, no meds. GOAT Mama B. Then came our sweet bundle of joy, SCG. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you for life." Number 4, Hugo Boss. Draymond signed to be the brand ambassador for Hugo Boss and the face of its 2021 Boss X NBA campaign. Green said he believed working with Boss was a good fit, and he's a fan of the brand's very sleek, mature look. And I love the fact that it's affordable. It's not extremely expensive like most of the brands in that space. Although NBA players have now become famous for their propensity for fashion, Green has other thoughts about the issue. "I wouldn't say I'm interested in fashion. I'm interested in style," he said. In fact, people who say they love fashion often can't describe the fabric or silhouette or know where it's made, he said, so it's disrespectful to say they're fans of fashion. "I like to look nice and appreciate when people wear things that show their personal style," he said. Number 3, he broke the code. After the Golden State Warriors knocked off the Dallas Mavericks to advance to the NBA Finals, Draymond Green confidently declared that the Celtics would meet them there. Miami heard Green loud and clear, and a few players even thanked him for the added motivation for the upset win. When speaking with TNT's Inside the NBA after the series-clinching win, he predicted the Celtics would take care of the Heat and meet Golden State in the finals. If you're asking me who I want to play, I'm going to tell you who I think we're going to play. We're going to play Boston. That's who we're going to play, Green confidently declared. After the Heat shocked the world and upset the Celtics 111-103 in Game 6 to keep their season alive, A few players admitted Green's declaration gave them extra motivation to prove the doubters wrong. Draymond broke the code. You ain't supposed to say some shit like that. That's disrespectful. He knows better than that, veteran forward Udonis Haslem said. Number 2, the Dancing Bear. Green earned the nickname the Dancing Bear in college because of the way he charges down the court and has a breathtaking transition, which is considered to be a more controlled version of LeBron James. With his pure force, he can barrel to the rim and demonstrate his power while lofting perfect alley-oop passes to his teammates. As a result of this finesse as a power forward and point guard, he is like a bear in the wild. Number 1, if not the nightclub, how does he spend his money? He spends some of his money on charity work. Green has helped charities such as Family First Foundation, Lamar Woodley Foundation, and Rise. At the age of 31, his net worth isn't less than $60 million. Green has made donations of around $3.1 million to Michigan State, the second largest ever made by an active athlete to his former school. As for his income from sponsorships, Green has an endorsement deal with Major League Fantasy. So what do you think about Draymond Green? Let us know in the comments down below.